So yeah, what's next? I mean, what's next for home prices? Are they going to go up? Are they going to go down? They're going to stay flat? And how's inventory? What's going to happen with that? What's all going to happen between now and the end of the year? So here's what the experts are forecasting. So Fannie Mae, Mortgage Bankers Association, National Association of Realtors, they're all kind of on the same page as in regards to how many millions of homes that we're actually going to sell in 2023. So right around 5 million. So how does that stack up with what we've done historically, maybe over the past decade or so? Well, here's this chart. We can have a look. So back in 2011, 4.5 million. We're kind of in the fives through 2015, the 6 million range up until 2019 and 2020. And then 2021, we had this anomaly when we sold almost 7 million homes nationally. And that was all due because of COVID and the really super low interest rates and on and on. I mean, you remember that. We certainly do. And then in 2022, last year, we kind of had, a pretty big dip, and we went back down to kind of the normal range. And here's where we're going to be in 2023, or at least what the experts are forecasting. So we're kind of, bumping around right in that median range. So we're not that far off. But inventory or the lack of it is really driving these numbers. And speaking of inventory and what it is now compared to what it was even a year ago, let me show you this. So here we are, week over week. We're a little bit higher as far as inventory goes, but check it out. The same week in 2022, we're down 10% of what the inventory was this time last year. And then look at this. In 2019, there's almost 50% less homes for sale now than there was the same week in August of 2023. Yeah, 50% less. That's just nuts. And the reason why that is just because sellers are out there. They don't want to, the people that are in these 2 and 3% interest mortgage rates, that if they want it, they'd love to sell, but they're not ready to jump into a 6 or 7% rate now. So where home price is going to go between now and the end of the year, and let me give you a little info on that. So if we go back to this chart, and this is what some of the same people, Fannie Mae, MBA, NAR, and Realtor.com are forecasting, right around an increase around just under 1% overall. Some of these other guys are saying maybe a little less, maybe flat. MBA is right at 0. So home prices are going to stay kind of on this small incline, which is kind of what we want. I mean, we don't want this big ramp up like we saw in 2021, and we definitely don't want to go down. We want this steady incline and growth. So, they're going to continue to appreciate towards the end of the year. And let me show you just some quick stats locally on what's been happening in King County. And there was a good article in the Seattle Times the other day. Some stats from the MLS for July home sales. And, the dark blue is where we are now, and the lighter blue was July of last year. So you can see, 20% less in Seattle, 5% less on the east side, plus 8.6% in North King County, minus 17 in South, and minus 24 in Southeast. But you'll notice over here, these places that have less home sales, the median home price actually went up 6%, 1.4%. On the east side, 5.6%. I mean, they're up to $1.5 million again. And then, the Seattle median price still hovering right around 900,000. So, even with this lack of inventory, the home prices continue to go up, overall. I mean, in the large metro areas. So those are kind of the numbers, the facts and figures. If you want to talk more about them, about what's happening in your zip code or your neighborhood, give Ann or I a call. We'd love to talk about it. And, if you're thinking about buying or selling, give us a ring, because we can put a plan together for you that will just strategically, lay it all out for you, and we can get it done. We're getting it done for a lot of people right now, and we'd love to get it done for you. So let's talk soon. And until then, have a good one. See ya.